Rated M for mature.
It just keeps going up. And up. And up. How big is that tower? Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. And the last time we were in Tartarus, we got the old document from Tizia's first section. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the second, actually no, we're just going to go to the second section. So unfortunately we must climb up again, but this time it's going to be way easier since I have my new sword, which makes my magic attacks do a ton of damage, and blah 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 blah. Actually I think I had that last time. I definitely did, since that was after we defeated the... No, I think that was before. Yeah, that was before. Okay, never mind. I retract my statement, but yeah. Just going to climb a couple of stairs. Then we're going to go and find the next boss, which is going to be a pain in the butt to fight because he resists fire. But, you know, we'll worry about that when the time comes and I've grinded sufficiently from this next area. And I wanted this chest. One thing I definitely do dig about Persona 3, the chests can't kill you. You know, that's just how the game is. I don't know. And here we are, just as Lidge said, the barrier should be destroyed, and down it goes. Now I need to change the music real quick, because we gotta make it... Oh, gosh, apparently you can't change the music on a floor that there's no enemies on, so blah blah blah. Okay. And this area seems super different. No stinking way. Don't split up. Okay, everyone get back. Everyone get back. I was too antsy. Okay. Request background music. I'll show all of these off, but I'm gonna save some of them. Okay. So we got number 3 again. I just feel like it fits really well here. Track number 2 is pretty good too, and oh my gosh, this is a big stinking one. He's a big old shadow, and look, ooh, more Versil Mayas. These guys are weak to every magic in the game. That means fire, ice, electricity, and wind. However, they 100% block all, like, physical attacks. So don't do any of those. Anyways, we're going to do a Maragoing, and it's going to knock them all down. Yeah. We're going to get an all-out attack on these level 47 shadows. This is going to net us a very good amount of EXP. Granted, not the most, but it's getting up there. And what? We can't even kill these guys yet? Holy crap. Yeah, they completely block it. Now look at that, look at that. They're just weak to all magic. Gosh, I guess I gotta train up a little bit more. I can't even kill all these guys, and Yukari, you could easily just use a Magaru and kill them all instead of wasting all of our time with your giant Garu animation that takes 1 billion years. You have to summon your persona, dismiss it, summon it again, and it's taking so long to shut up. Oh my gosh. Oh man. If you couldn't tell, Yukari's mannerisms really aggravate me on how she performs in using her persona. And yeah, I don't really like that. And wow, we really need to get a wind persona very badly. Luckily, we've leveled Fortune up a little bit, so when we do use a wind persona, it will be a little bit stronger. And okay, there's the stairs, but I still want to explore a little bit. And let's see if we can't get the sneak up on this next shadow. Now let's see who it is. It is, oh gosh, these are the Order Giants. Oh man, these guys are of the Justice, and they're only weak to ice. They reflect electricity and resist all forms of magic. Actually, yeah, all forms of physical attacks, my bad. So our only hope here is that the Mothman can get some really good damage with this Bafula skill. We knock them all down, and it's GG. However, oh man, only 100 damage. That is not looking good at all. Mostly because Mothman is super underleveled at this point in the game. But his ice skills are still doing pretty good, so let's try and see how much an all-out attack can do. I mean, Junpei's weapon is pretty strong, so he may be able to breach their iron defense. And okay, let's go. Come on, kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. That'd make me really stinking happy, and not even close. That is annoying. Luckily, Akihiko's gonna actually... No, that's gonna completely reflect. Crap. Okay, at least we have their scan now. So she's gonna use her Magaru. That should finish a good number of them off. Oh my gosh, how tanky are these guys? Crying out loud! Goodness! Well, you know what that means, though. We're gonna get really good EXP for killing them, so I'm not really all that upset. We're going back into Okomanishi to do another Maragoing, and that should take them all down. And yeah, there they go. Sayonara. Those guys are really difficult to deal with if you do not have any... attacks that they're weak to, and oh my, what is that persona? I do not even remember. Regardless, though, I still want the coin, and we're gonna get the coin because it's at the end. You gotta try a little bit harder than that game to mix me up. Level 46 coming out. Pretty good so far. Let's try and go to the end of this corridor. Nope, no treasures. We'll just go up another floor. That's okay. Now, this is something I wanted to talk about. Oh, crap. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, there are certain items in this game other than just the high-cut armor that does change our characters' appearances in the overworld, actually not the overworld, just inside Tartarus, but I've yet to come into contact with any of those, and oh Nelly, the flowing sands, guys. These are of the Fortune Arcana, and these guys are a tiny bit aggravating. However, we can just auto them down. They're actually weak to our basic attacks. Kind of funny, huh? I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. They resist all magic, though, so you kind of have to have a little bit of diversity if you want to defeat all these enemies, because they're starting to mix it up a lot, and you can tell the masks for them are on top. Now look at that. They're the complete opposite of the Versal Maya, essentially. They are pretty intimidating, though. Their attacks are going to probably do a decent amount of damage, but being weak to something that we literally have at all times on us does make them a little bit less frightening. And if worse comes to shove, we still have Megiddo on Mothman, so that'll be pretty good. And what? You missed? How can you miss? And the Magarula is going to come out and do pretty decent damage. Only going to... oh my gosh. Well, you just had to do that. You just had to do that. Going into the Mothman. He's going to blast them all away with his... wait. I'm pretty sure he has no... yeah, he has Megiddo, right? I should be able to kill. Hopefully. So when they use Tetrakarm, there's not really much we can do outside of instant death skills. So this Megiddo is going to have to kill him. Yeah, there we go. So watch out for the Tetrakarm. It is slightly annoying to deal with, but hopefully we can be a little better. And oh, 7 coin. Heck yeah, I'll definitely take that. Come on, come on. Okay, it's going to be number 4 slot, and there we go. Perfect. Wow, 2,600 like yen. That's okay. I'm cool with that. All right. Doors over there. Let's see if we can run into some more shadows, though. And I do believe that got, yeah, that got, we didn't get the turn, we didn't get the advantage in liberating idols. These things are, I think, Priestess? I actually don't know. They are also very weak to ice, so we're gonna have to go into the Mothman again. In a couple levels, oh, actually, we already are Mothman. Okay, I was like, where the crap is he, dude? In a couple levels, we are going to be able to fuse a very powerful Priestess persona that has access to very strong, like, ice skills. So we'll probably trade in Mothman after that, considering we don't really need him for the social link anymore, since Hermit has been maxed out entirely, so we may fodder him off later. I'm finding it very difficult to create personas that I need for the fusions, like turning, you know, Mothman into my next persona, because debatably, sometimes that's like really expensive to do, and I kind of want to hang on to my money, and man, I really like my red and black sword. That's really stinking cool. Let's get the EXP leaf. And it just came back to where it went to. And boy, double up. No, I will not be taking that, because I want my 1500 EXP. Thank you, sir. And the Mothman is going to level up and get Zeodyne. Interesting. So let's get rid of Eerie Sound. So it's not really that great of a move. So I may pass on Mothman eventually, because I want to have that Zeodyne on a high-level persona. Well, let's see. I'll see in the future, basically. And oh boy, these guys, Death Seekers, these are a very annoying archetype of enemies to defeat, because they are only weak to light. Luckily, they still have Virtue, who hopefully can take a couple of them down with a Mahama. Let's see if he can. Come on, Virtue, you got this, bro. Only one, okay. That's fine, too. Death Seekers are very annoying. They 100% block fire, so gotta watch out for that. And Caesar looking very cool. Here's the thing about people upgrading their personas, though. In most cases, they're not going to learn anything, like, new. There's really no point to upgrading them. It's just to show the character's progression in the plot. And that's kind of the only reason they exist. And okay, that is a really unreliable move. Come on, do not kill me. Do not... The Maragoyan, though, is going to connect, and luckily none of us are actually weak to fire, so that's pretty nice. And the Garula should finish... Actually, this one's a little bit higher HP. Yeah. I'm just going to use a physical... Oh, well, Makihigo got a crit, so I guess we don't have to. KO! Down he goes. So yeah, those guys, pretty aggravating. Pretty much every enemy in the game with an instant death skill is a little scary, but thankfully we have survived death on our Virtue, so that's pretty nice. And I guess we'll fight for this chest, too. And that was just a repeat battle, decided to skip it, and only a medicinal powder, not really that great. So even though I went pretty far into this floor, we didn't get any good treasures, so I guess we'll just go up another floor. And then try there. I really want some legendary treasures, most notably for Yukari, because she's had that bow for a very long time. Same for Akihiko, he's had those lame blade fists for like ever. I mean, they're not lame, but they're not necessarily cool. Oh well. It's not really a big deal. Do we want to go left or do we want to go right? I can't see behind the corner. I'm just going to take a risk. I got hit. And you know, you'd think after playing this game for such a long time, I'd learn to, no matter what, do not get hit by the shadow on the floor, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's another one. Keep running, keep running. I don't really care what that treasure chest is, because most likely it'll be an item that I can just buy from the store, and it's really not worth it unless it's a ton of money. Ooh, there's a lot of shadows on this floor. Now, something tells me that we're not going to encounter any new enemies, so I'm just going to... Is this the stairs? I'm going to be really mad. Yep, that's the stairs. So, that's kind of annoying. I don't want to stay on that floor anyways. Because maybe there'll be some higher level enemies, and there seems to be a strong enemy nearby. Ooh, could it be a red shadow? That would be very interesting. The stairs are right there, but I want to see what this very strong enemy is. And no, those enemies were still not very powerful, yet they gave me really good EXP. And how did that guy not see me? What the heck? Okay, I'll take it. And more of you punks, huh? Back to virtue for me. Now, hopefully we can see a true Mahama in action and do a ton of damage. Maybe if I got Hama boost, I'd be able to instant kill everything I need to. And hey, too, not bad. That's pretty good virtue. Good job, buddy. However, Caesar, man, Caesar just looks so cool. That's one of my favorite designed personas, honestly, from this game. I mean, you know, Orpheus was pretty cool too, but Caesar, he just needs to come back as like a main series, like demon in Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know. That's my opinion, but the chances of that are happening is extremely low since he's based on a real-life person instead of a mythical character, and there's really only a couple of instances of that, so I don't know. Yet again, Atlas is pretty weird. Anything could happen. Sorry about that. Had something in my throat. Anyways, we're getting pretty strong. We're getting pretty close. Well, floor with the very powerful shadow on it is only one more floor up. So I'm just going to skip up there and then go and see if we can fight it. Because if we could take care of that in this episode, that'd actually be really great. The stairs are right there, but I'm going to get in one last battle. Just to see if we can find these new enemies, and no. These are not them, unfortunately. Which is very aggravating, but hey, it's no big deal. Let's go into Okomanishi, who is almost level 50. Pretty awesome, actually. Let's do a Mara going, just so we can get a lot of damage on the screen, and unfortunately we missed one time, which is slightly annoying. But Junpei's got our back with his Agilo, which is gonna do like no damage. What the heck, bro? What's going on there? And no, don't knock that one up. Come on, use your brain. It's gonna attack Yukari. If you didn't do that, Junpei, she literally would not have gotten hit. I feel some animosity between you two that, honestly, in the workplace is not needed. Anyways, so, same old stuff. We keep running into the same guys, which is really aggravating because according to my chart, we should see the Shadow Solid Castle, which is pretty cool looking, and I want to show it off. And really, you're going to use Secunda against the guy that's going to beat you next turn. Justice, you suck. And do an Agudon, and do massive amounts of damage, hopefully. We haven't even seen a red shadow yet. Really aggravating, because I'm pretty sure I can, like, own that red shadow, but yeah. It's no big deal. Another 7 card. Want that really bad. Super. It's the third one. And, okay, 1,000 EXP. Not bad, but we could do better. We could definitely do better. Let's look for some treasures, though. Rare treasures, rare treasures, rare treasures. I don't care. Anyways, it doesn't seem like we can run into any interesting shadows, so I'm simply going to go up to the boss floor, go downstairs, save, maybe do some persona fusing, or not really persona fusing, but looking at which personas I can make. And yeah, we'll eventually come back here and take on these 3 shadows in the future, but for the time being, I'm going to do all those things that I just talked about. And, okay, the first order of business is we need to fuse new personas. Technically 2 to create this next guy. Now, who are we going to get rid of? I definitely don't need Vitella anymore because the next persona that we're going to be creating is, well, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's of the yeah, it's definitely of the devil. What am I thinking? It's thinking the most, like, trademark devil persona ever. That being said, some of you may have already guessed what it is. Anyways, first thing we have to do is we're going to go into our compendium, and we need none other than King Frost. And we're going to get him, and then do a triangle spread fusion. Now, I have done this all off screen, so the skills on these guys don't matter. I already have the skills that I want. Basically, like, I'm just going to, like, you know, just soft reset right here, and then go get the personas that I want. But the first thing we need is Saki Matama, which is one of these stronger Matama personas. Of the lovers, it is not going to get Medirama, unfortunately, so we still do not have that skill on a persona we possess. But very soon, children, very soon we will have that persona. Anyways, after we fuse this thing up, no, I don't really care what happens to Secunda, we are going to need an Ares. Just don't ask me why or even how I know this. There's basically fusion calculators online you can find. They're very easy to track down for this game if you want to create these personas. Yet you have a different persona lineup and blah blah blah. Anyways, so we need to get a chariot. Ares. Ares all around. It seems like he's just used for like every fusion in the game. I swear, it's really weird. Anyways, gonna fuse, now we're gonna go back to triangle spread and take Saki Matama, Ares, and Virtue to make Succubus. Yeah. She is a very powerful devil. She has access to Sexy Dance, which is the upgraded form of Marikaran, which hits everybody on the screen, and it's very nice. She also has Agidyne and can inherit a lot of magical attacks. She also has Madoon, which is like Mudo, but a little bit stronger, which will definitely be appreciated. Only thing she's weak to is, well, Hama, which we don't really run into that often. And if we do, I'm usually weary of it and just switch out to a different persona, and you should definitely not, actually, okay. So do not get rid of half of these. If I would do any of these, I'd probably get rid of Survive Dark. Since I can already survive from darkness, and no, I don't really care. Just come on, hurry up, we still have one more persona to combine. And this is a very sad day indeed. This persona helped me out very early on in the Let's Play, actually just about, like, I think after, I can't really remember when it was, but he was very helpful nonetheless. I think it was the third block. He was very useful, but today is the day we will be saying goodbye to the Pale Rider. It is very unfortunate, but one day, or well, probably very soon, we're going to be passing his skills on to another persona, and so is the way of life. Yes, we're going to combine Queen Mab and Pale Rider to make Incubus. Nobody laugh at this. No one laugh. Are you laughing? It's a perfectly normal persona. This game got an M rating for no reason. No one laugh. Quit laughing. It's not okay, it's really funny. But yes, we have the Incubus, who is basically the complete opposite of the Succubus. If you look at his, like, right foot, you will actually see a screw bracelet. The Succubus has a bolt, or a nut. Take that as you will. It's a little bit of symbolism, but yeah. With these two personas, we have access to an extremely powerful fusion spell, which we're going to do on the next boss. Now, these skills I have for these guys are not really too great. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let me check real quick. Let me see. Okay, so which personas do we have? We have, okay, so we have, Succubus and Incubus. Okay, these are the primary ones you want. It's going to give us a very powerful summoning, or a fusion spell, which we'll do later. Unfortunately, we relinquished the Mothman, which had a really good spell, and Take, who had also really good skills. So, yeah, I'm actually going to soft reset. I'm going to reset the game, basically, do all those fusions over again, but this time, like, keep soft resetting until I get the moves that I want. So I'm going to do that real quick and meet you back right here in between Fuka and Akihiko. And okay, I am back. Now, this is what I choose to put on each of the Succubus and the Incubus. The Succubus has very strong moves, actually. She has Agidyne and Zeodyne. How did I get Zeodyne? Well, it actually came from the Mothman. So that means this persona alone has, like, so much, like, coverage. It has Dark skills, Agi skills, stinking Sexy Dance, which is an ailment boost, which is going to be really helpful, and Zeodyne. Really strong persona. It took me a very long time to fuse that up. And, well, we just passed Garula and Agilo onto Incubus since it couldn't really inherit as many skills. Now look at the magic style in these guys. It's stinking crazy, I tell you. Anyways, now that that has been said, it is time that we go take on the boss with this new fusion spell. Now, if you have this in somewhat decent level, the boss fight is literally already won. I'm not joking. It's pretty stinking easy if you have Succubus and Incubus. If you do not, good luck. I can understand if you think this is a little too cheap or you don't have the Devil Arcana leveled up enough and you feel like these personas are bad, it doesn't really even matter. They can just be whatever level. And I want to make sure that I have Succubus equipped, because she actually does have Auto Turakaja, which is very helpful when grinding, and all around just pretty helpful all throughout the game anyways. These are the Hell Knights. Yeah. Their little brother, the Intrepid Knight, got destroyed, and now they want revenge. But they're not going to get it, because I'm going to do massive amounts of damage, and watch out. Now, with Incubus and Succubus, we now perform Dream Fest. Watch how powerful this skill is. It costs a ton of our SP, but watch this. I'm so excited, just, it's so awesome. Yes, it charms everything on the field, and we probably should have let Akihiko not perform his next attack, because these guys, they kind of absorb electricity, and I'm pretty sure Akihiko's gonna do an electric, yeah. So that turn was basically pointless, aside from the fact that we got the charm on them. Now these Hell Knights are good, basically, if they don't attack, they're not going to do anything, and if they do attack, they're going to attack their own allies. Seriously overpowered. Now we're going to just focus one that is... Actually, I'm going to make sure that everyone, all members, assign a target. Okay, everybody attack that guy. And yeah, this is basically GG. Like, seriously. The chances are Dreamfest is going to connect. And once that happens, like, it's over. They're just going to focus down one of the Hell Knights, and the battle's pretty much won. The only thing that could happen is they could wake up from the charm early on, and then Mind Charge, and then do a very scary electric attack, but aside from that, it's like, it's really broken. These guys are just really susceptible to the Succubus's abilities, so just completely exploit that, and you should be fine. Granted, Charm does not work on every single enemy in the game, because it'd be way too broken. And now we know about the Hell Knights, and well, you really can't use Garula on them. And hey, we're seeing Caesar's, like, attack. He takes the sword out of the world, the globe, and hits them with it. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not really impressed with the way that Akihiko's, like, persona scales into the late game. He kind of just does the same thing all the time. So starting from this episode on, I'm going to start grinding up Mitsuru a little bit, just so she can have, like, some better attacks. And oh no, they broke the charm. Too bad we're just going to reapply it next turn. Why the... Okay, good. So, okay, no, he recovered. He's going to use Torrent Shot, which misses. Sucks to be you. And that one's going to Mind Charge. So that's the next one we want to focus down, because he's going to be quite the pain. Anyways, going to do Dream Fest again, and if... Chances are, this is going to charm all of them again. And yeah... Yep, got all three. Literally a very easy boss fight. Next, we need to focus down the Hell Knight. That has the Mind Charge, because if he wakes up early, he could be in a little bit of trouble, because that can still kill some of our party members, which is annoying, because we want to conserve as many reviving items as we can. Okay. Akihiko's not really the best for this fight, I'll admit that, but hey, whatever. Seriously, as long as you have these two personas, you're fine in tactics. We want Junpei to be attacking him. Yukari can do whatever the crap she wants, and yeah, we're gonna assign target there. Hopefully, when I make sure that Yukari isn't focused on one target, she'll just use Magurula, and then we'll be good, because it'll just do more AoE. Blah blah blah. You already know all of this. The Hell Knight is gonna apparently not move, and there it goes, Magurula. Very nice. Gonna do more damage than just her bow. Because it did like 90. Okay, this guy's still charmed. It's pretty broken, honestly. This was the tactic I was trying to emulate when we fought the, which was it? I think, yeah, the Intrepid Knight, but it just did not work for whatever reason in my testing. Still don't know why that was, but he was just not getting charmed. Regardless, though, we eventually beat that boss, and here comes the, well, Pierce attack. Nice. He's doing an all-out attack because he's still charmed, and, like, when he wakes up from his charm, it's not like he can kill us all. Very unlikely you could ever do that. And there we go. 122 damage, not too bad. Akihiko's electric affinity went down. If I haven't explained it yet, basically elect break, fire break, ice break, wind break, all those things. If a persona, or shadow, or player, or whatever, resists, like, wind, you can use wind break on them. Now they're neutral. They can't make it weak, but it is, like, basically how to stop something, you know, that's immune to everything. Enemies will seldom use it, and if they do, it's really not that scary, so I don't really sweat it anyways. Still taking down these knights. Yeah. It's kind of getting a little grindy, so I'll just thinking auto attack him down. Pretty sure it's GG here. He somehow still attacked me despite being charmed. And there we go! That is the boss fight. It takes a little while, but regardless, it was pretty stinking easy, and we got another level up. We're climbing in the levels, man. There's only 3 months left of this game. 3 months, dude. 3 months. Not in real life months, but you know what I mean. We got a precious egg, and that is going to just about do it for this episode of Let's Play Persona 3 FES. And we did not a lot, honestly. Tazia is kind of, I guess, not showing me the enemies I want to see. For whatever reason, maybe when we climb up a little bit more, it will show us the shadows that I desire to fight. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and in the next episode, well, actually, in between episodes, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding with Mitsuru, because we need to level her up. I'm going to do that off screen, though, because it's really not that interesting. But we are going to continue on with, well, talking to our friends, leveling social links, and essentially just burning time till the next full moon. So see you guys then. Bye.